Hello friends, today I am solving problem number 2 on page 202 of the textbook. Our topic is death of partner. We are having 3 partners here, Rahul, Rohit and Ramesh, and they are sharing profit and losses in the ratio of 3 to 1, and their balance sheet is given to us on 31st March 2017. So the balance sheet is given, and then we are given that on 1st October 17, that is exactly after 6 months, Ramesh died. So which partner? Third partner died, and the partnership deed provided that RDD is to be maintained at 5% on debtors, plant and machinery and investments were valued at rupees 80,000 and 4,10,000. Of the creditors, an item of 6,000 is no longer necessary and has to be properly adjusted. Profit for the year 17-18 was estimated at 1,20,000 rupees, and Ramesh's share is to up to the date of his death was given to him, and goodwill of the firm is valued at 2 times the average profit of last 5 years. So we are given the 5 years profit also, and Ramesh's share is to be given. Salary 5,000 per month is payable to him. Interest on capital at 5% was payable, and drawing 2,000 was interest on drawing 2,000 was charged. Drawings made by Ramesh up to September, rupees 5,000 per month. We are told to prepare Ramesh capital account showing the amount payable to his executor and give the working for the profit and goodwill. Now so far whatever problems we have solved in case of admission, in case of retirement and the first problem of death, the format was fixed. We used to prepare profit and loss adjustment account, we used to prepare the capital account of the partners, and we used to prepare the balance sheet. Now in this sum, we are specifically asked to find out what is the balance due to the executor of Ramesh. So that is why we are going to prepare Ramesh capital account. That is our answer number 1. Second answer is working for calculation of goodwill, and third answer is working for calculation of profit due to Ramesh. So these are the 3 answers that we need in this particular sum. To get these 3 answers, we require certain working notes. So here I am preparing the format for answer number 1. Ramesh capital account, the format is prepared. Second, I will be preparing Ramesh share of goodwill. Third, I am preparing Ramesh share of profit, and profit and loss adjustment account is required to know the profit on the revaluation or loss on the revaluation. For that we are preparing the working note. So as per the requirement, we are preparing the accounts. Okay, so let us proceed. How we are going to proceed? First we are going to calculate the goodwill, and we are going to calculate the profit due to Ramesh. Now adjustment number 5 we are referring. In adjustment number 5 we are told that goodwill of the firm was valued 2 times the average profit of last 5 years, which were, we are given the profit 1,80,000, 2 lakh rupees, 2,50,000, 1,50,000 and 1,20,000. So our second answer is Ramesh share of goodwill. Average profit is total profit upon number of years. I am writing the total profit. The total is 9 lakh. Instead of this, you can write the profit of each year, and then upon that you can write number of years. Okay. So the total of the profit of 5 year is 90,000 divided by 5. So 1,80,000 is the average profit that we will get. Now what is the goodwill of the firm? We are told that goodwill of the firm is to be valued twice the average profit of 5 years. So the average profit of, so the formula is goodwill of the firm is average profit into number of years purchased. So 1,80,000 is the average profit into 2. So 3,60,000 is the value of the goodwill of the firm. Now we are only interested to prepare Ramesh capital account, and because he expired on a particular date, that is after 6 months, we are supposed to give his share of goodwill. So we will calculate share of goodwill for Ramesh. So goodwill of the firm into Ramesh share. So goodwill of the firm is 60,000 and share of Ramesh is 3,60,000 and share of Ramesh is 1/6 because they are sharing in the ratio of 3:1. So divided by 1/6. So the total amount that we'll get is 60,000. So we are going to pass entry for this later on when we'll prepare the capital account. Same way, before preparing the capital account, again we are supposed to find out the share of profit which is due to Ramesh. So we will refer to adjustment number 4. In adjustment number 4, we are given that the profit for the year 2017-18 is estimated. So here they have given estimated profit 1,20,000. Okay, and Ramesh share is to be calculated. So here we will calculate Ramesh share of profit. So which is equal to estimated profit into profit sharing ratio, that is Ramesh share into period. So he expired after 6 months. So we will say that as per the adjustment which is given to us, 1,20,000 is the estimated profit of the current year into profit sharing ratio. Ramesh share is 1/6 and the period is 6/12. So total amount, that is share of profit, which we have to give to Ramesh is 10,000. These also we are going to place in the capital account. So these are the two answers. Out of 3 answers, we got answer number 2 and answer number 3. Now we have to prepare answer number 1. Along with that, we have to prepare the working note, and then we will be able to know what is the amount payable to the executor of Ramesh. Okay. So let us continue. On the liability side, we are having capital of Ramesh. So we will write the capital of Ramesh by balance brought down. So here we will write by balance brought down. Capital of Ramesh is 2,40,000. So 2,40,000 is the capital. The capital of Rahul, Rohit, that we have to ignore. Creditors, bills payable we have to ignore because we are not preparing balance sheet. Journal reserve we have to consider because we have to give share of journal reserve to Ramesh. So we'll write here again on the credit side by journal reserve account. Now 96,000 divided by 6 into 1 as per the share, because the share is 1/6. So 96,000 divided by 6 is equal to 16,000. So we'll write here 16,000, that is the share of the journal reserve. Now the liability side is over. Asset side, we are not supposed to transfer anything to the capital account. So we'll see the adjustments now one by one. Our first adjustment is RDD is was maintained at 5% on debtors. Now we are having debtors 1 lakh. RDD is already subtracted 10,000. So 10,000 RDD is existing in the books of account, but as per the instruction it is 10%. Now, but as per the instruction we have to maintain only 5%. So 1 lakh's 5% is 5,000. So our requirement of the RDD is 5,000 and already the RDD is there in the balance sheet 10,000. So now presently we are making profit of 5,000. So in the profit and loss adjustment account, I will write on the credit side by RDD account 5,000. I will repeat, the debtors are 1 lakh. RDD is 10 at the rate of 10% is already there in the books of account 10,000. We are told to maintain 5,000 RDD, 5%, that is 5,000. So our requirement is only 5,000. So we are having 10,000. So we are making profit of 5,000. So on the credit side we are writing by RDD 5,000. Then our next adjustment is plant and machinery is to be valued at 80,000. Now we have to just refer to the balance sheet. Plant and machinery in the balance sheet is 85,000. And here we are told that plant and machinery is to be valued at 80,000. So there is a decrease in the value by 5,000. So on the debit side, I will write to plant and machinery account 5,000. There is a decrease in the value. At the same time, in the second adjustment, we are told that investment is to be valued at 4,10,000 and the investment in the book is 3,50,000. So when we are comparing there is an appreciation of 60,000. So on the credit side of profit and loss account, I will write by investment account 60,000 is the appreciation. Second effect we are not doing because we are not preparing the balance sheet. Now the third adjustment, we are given that out of the creditors an item of 6,000 is no longer liability. So it is properly adjusted. So from the creditors 6,000 is reduced. So 6,000 is profit for us. So again that we are going to write on the credit side of profit and loss account, because now we are supposed to pay less by rupees 6,000 to the creditors. So that 6,000 is a profit for us. So by creditors account 6,000. So these are the three adjustments related to revaluation of assets and liabilities. Fourth adjustment is related to share of profit that we have completed. Fifth one is related to share of goodwill that we have completed. Sixth one is salary payable to the partner. Seventh is interest on capital and drawings, and eighth is the drawing. So first we'll complete the revaluation account. So the total of the revaluation account will do 71,000. So we are making profit of 66,000 to revaluation profit transferred to the capital account of, we are having Rahul, Rohit and Ramesh. Rahul capital account, Rohit capital account, Ramesh capital account in the ratio of 3 to 1. So whatever profit is there, that we are going to distribute. So it is 33,000, 22,000 and 11,000. Now whatever profit we got, now we have to transfer it to the Ramesh capital account. So it is a profit. So on the credit side I will write by profit and loss adjustment account 11,000. This is a revaluation profit. This is a revaluation profit. 11,000 is transferred to Ramesh. Okay. Now 5 adjustments are completed. Now we are told that salary 5,000 per month is payable to him. So payable to Ramesh. So 5,000 into 6, so 30,000 salary is payable. So we'll credit 30,000 by salaries account. 30,000, 5,000 into 6. So 30,000 is the salary payable to Ramesh. So 30,000 is credited to Ramesh. Now interest on capital at 5% is payable. Now what is the capital? 2,40,000. So here interest on capital 2,40,000. 5% is the rate of interest, and we have to give the interest for 6 months, because he was there in business up to 6 months only. So whatever amount is arrived, so we will get 6,000 rupees. So here we will write by interest on capital 6,000 rupees. So interest payable to Ramesh is 6,000, and we are given interest on drawings 2,000 is to be charged. So on the debit side I will write to interest on drawings account. It is already given that please charge 2,000. So we are given the interest 2,000 in the sum, and in the adjustment number 8, drawing of the Ramesh up to September was 5,000 per month. So 2 drawings account 5,000 into 6. So that is 30,000. So now the drawing of Ramesh is 30,000. Now we have completed all the adjustments, but we have to give the share of the goodwill and we have to give the share of the profit. So we'll write on the credit side by goodwill account. Goodwill is 60,000. So we have to pay 60,000 to Ramesh. Okay, this is share of goodwill. Share of goodwill. Then we have to give the profit. Profit till the date of death, that we have calculated 10,000. So by profit and loss suspense account. Now what will be the second effect? The second effect is in the balance sheet, which we are not preparing on the asset side. So 10,000. This is the share of profit. Share of profit. So we have completed all the transactions. And now we have to close the partner's capital account. Okay. So profit and loss adjustment account is over, calculation of goodwill is over, calculation of profit is over. We have completed all the entries. Again I will repeat, this is the opening balance of Ramesh. This is the journal reserve, share of the reserve which is there in the balance sheet. Then this is the share of revaluation profit. This is the salary due to the partner, interest on capital at the rate of 5% for 6 months. Then goodwill, as we have calculated the share of goodwill, this is the share of the profit, profit and loss suspense account. On the debit side, we are charging interest on drawings 2,000. It is already given in the problem, and drawings at the rate of 5,000 per month is 30,000. So now we have to find out the balance. If you see, the total is 3,73,000. Total is 3,73,000 minus 32,000. So to Ramesh exhibitors loan account. So whatever is the difference, that difference is transferred to Ramesh exhibitors loan account, that is 3,41,000. So this is the amount due to Ramesh exhibitor. So we can pay in cash or we can transfer. When the problem is silent, we have to transfer it to the exhibitor's loan account. Okay, so this is the way that you have to solve the problem on death. Okay, so this is a different type of sum as compared to sum number 1. So whatever is told to us, we are preparing in the exam, and you will get the marks for preparation of Ramesh capital account, preparation of Ramesh share of goodwill, that is a working note for this, and working note for Ramesh share of profit. So you will get the marks for this answer number 1, answer number 2 and answer number 3. And profit and loss adjustment account will be considered as a working note. Other working notes, if you are preparing, they are also part of the working note. For that, no marks are given. Okay, thank you.